it right to jump straight into a diet? Are you starting to feel guilty, thinking to yourself, right, on Tuesday, that's it? Is it okay to restrict yourself to make up for it? It's time we got you on the right track with my old mate, Vanessa Sturman. Love Vanessa. She's a health coach and an award-winning speaker, and she joins us now. Vanessa, how lovely to be speaking to you.
Malcolm, lovely to speak to you too.
Now listen, a lot of us might have been tempted to indulge over the weekend, and perhaps a lot of us might be tempted to go on a strict diet straight after it. But is that the right road to take, Vanessa?
Well, I never think diets are the right road to take. And we know that diets just fail and we get in this cycle. As you said, we had Christmas not long ago. Yet people might have overindulged and then punished themselves. This idea that we have to earn our food or punish ourselves really doesn't work. And it is building in the habits and the good, healthy eating every day, even if it's not all completely healthy. That's where we're going to see the results. And we'll get out of this cycle of feeling like, aren't I a terrible person for what I ate? Now I'm going to go on a diet. It can be so damaging for our mental health, but also our physical health.
So how do we do that? How do we do it in a sensible, measured way, do you think, Vanessa? Do give us some tips.
Fantastic. So I think the first thing is to look at our daily, everyday life and to have a mindset of adding to our plate. I'm going to add brilliant foods that are going to keep me healthy, fill me up, and I'm going to adapt what I'm eating to be healthier. Now, that could be as simple as switching our butter for olive oil, adding extra beans onto our avocado on toast. It could be really, really simple. Taking fruit out with us when we go on a day out so that we're not sort of tempted to constantly buy crisps, but having crisps every now and then is absolutely fine. And that's some of the diet mentality we need to get out of. We're not bad people because we ate some crisps. We might be able to replace them with roasted chickpeas, which are fantastic for reducing our risk of disease and keeping us full, and then have crisps every now and again. But it's what we do most days that make the difference, not what happened over a Easter Sunday and Easter Monday.
And is it right, as we draw a line under Easter then, to think about what you've been saying, really, but say, I'll have a little less meat, I'll do this differently, I can try something differently. I know you're a vegan, so maybe to try a little bit of that and see if that suits. That's okay, isn't it? Just to dabble.
Absolutely. What we need to be looking at is the majority of what goes into our bodies. And I encourage people to think about less about the restriction, having less of X, Y, Z, but thinking, I could add more edamame beans, more butter beans. I could add more tofu, and you can find some wonderful marinated tofu in the supermarket, teriyaki flavors, and give it a nice fry or put it in the air fryer. Think about adding those sorts of plant proteins, adding more fruit, because if we constantly think about taking away, we're going to fail. It's not going to feel fun. And then we'll just think, well, never mind, this was all pointless anyway.
Yeah, and then that starts the spiral downwards, doesn't it?
It really, really does. And there's a lot of misinformation around food, and there's a lot of ideas that in order to lose some weight, we've just got to restrict. Now, yes, you do have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. You do have to be eating less calories than you're burning. That doesn't mean drastic restriction. But what you actually have to do is often eat more of certain foods. We need to eat more of the foods that really fill us up, that actually give us the energy we need to function. And that includes things like, even in the morning, having oats with chia seeds. Now, chia seeds are really filling, full of fiber and protein. Make sure they're nicely swollen up with either water or some soya milk. Add your berries and your nuts. That's a really good example of adding wonderful foods into our nutrition that will keep us more full and actually help us maintain that healthy weight and energy.
Brilliant. It's always lovely to speak to you, Vanessa. Keep up the good work. We'll follow your route.
Oh, lovely to speak with you too. Thank you, Malcolm.
Bless you.